In this session, I am going to demonstrate how to download and install VMware Workstation. But before I do that, let me quickly give a brief background about this application. Now, as the name suggests, VMware Workstation is part of the applications offered by a company by the name of VMware. VMware used to be a independent company few years back, but then it got acquired by Broadcom. So when I am going to download this application, I am going to download it from Broadcom website. Now, what exactly is VMware Workstation? It is a hypervisor. Now, just to recap, for individuals who do not remember or know what exactly is a hypervisor, in simple or layman's term, it is an application that helps us create or spin up virtual machines. There are two types of hypervisors, type 1 and type 2. Now, type 1 are the applications or software that get installed directly on the physical machine. Okay, whereas the type 2 hypervisors are the ones that get installed on the operating system that has already been installed on the physical machine. So, another example of a similar hypervisor is VirtualBox. Both VirtualBox and VMware Workstation fall into the category of type 2 hypervisors. Now, the use of this VMware Workstation is multifold, right? We will be using them for installing operating systems like Linux and Windows as and when we will make progress and with the need will arise. One of the use cases will also be for GNS3 VM. Okay. Now, moving on to the steps that will be required for downloading. If you are new to Broadcom and you have not created a user account in the past, you will have to create a user account by following through the registration process. I am going to skip that because I have already done the registration in the past and I already have a username and password. So I'm going to begin by the login, and then next I am going to navigate through the different pages and come to the page where the software link is available for download. Then I'm going to download it, and once it is downloaded, I will then follow the standard installation procedure. Okay, so let me get started. First, we will have to go to the website support.broadcom.com. Okay, here I will click the login button on the top right corner. It will ask me for my username. Here I will provide my email ID and hit next. Next, when it prompts me for putting my password, I'll enter the password that I saved during creation of account. Now that I am logged in, I can confirm on the top right corner, it shows my name here like this and other profile part. Next, if you can see the product tab here on the top left where my mouse is pointing, I'll click on that and then this page appears. Now again, I will click on the product tab here, and once I click that, on the left pane, I'll see VMware products. I'll click on this, and next I will do a search by doing a Control F, and in the search bar I will type Workstation. Simply typing Work S T will navigate me down to the section where it says Fusion and Workstation. I'm going to click on that. Next, I will click on the Download Fusion or Workstation tab, and this will show us free software download available here. I'm going to click on the here hyperlink. Now these are all the different softwares available, and if I scroll down all the way down, on the bottom left I will see this VMware Workstation Pro. This is the software application that we are interested in downloading. I'm going to click on this. Now the VMware Workstation comes in two flavors. It is available both for Windows as well as Linux. Since I am doing the installation on Windows, I am going to click on the Windows option. And here are different versions available. Now I personally have tested 17.5.2, and that is the reason I feel confident and comfortable about it. Others should also be fine, but for now I am going to download the 17.5.2 version. Okay. Now if you are downloading this for the first time, this interface will offer you other options for more validation. For example, somewhere here it will ask you for agreeing to the license agreement. That is one part. And as you can see, this portion, the cloud and the download arrow, this will most likely not be active for you when you are doing it for the first time. It will, when you click it, it will ask you to first agree to the license agreement, and then again when you try to click it, it will ask you to complete your profile in case your profile does not have your address and other details. So go ahead and finish that and comply with that, and once you have done with this, this icon will become active for you. I'm going to click on the download. This is going to take a few minutes, so I'm going to pause here and resume once the download is almost about to complete. So the download appears to be have completed. Let me check my download folder. And yes, indeed, it has got completed. To install, I will double click on this application. At this juncture, it will ask me to whether I give permission for installing this app or not. I'll say yes. This might not appear in the recording, but when you do the installation, it will pop up the window. So it's just say yes. You minimize this. Next, when the pop-up window shows the screen, I'm going to hit next, and I'll accept to the license agreement. Check this and hit next, and I'll leave this setting as it is. Hit next, and in this case I do not want to be part or participate in the customer experience improvement program, so I'll uncheck this. I'll leave it as it is, this one, and move next. I'll leave this option as it is for installation of the icons both on the desktop as well as start menu. Hit next and hit the install button. Now again, this will take probably a minute or minute and a half for the installation to go through. The standard installation procedure for any application that gets installed on Windows. And there we have it. Finish. And the VMware Workstation icon also appears on the desktop like here. I will double click on this icon. And this is how it appears for me. Just one more point. I have done the installation and uninstallation on this laptop couple of times in the past. That is why it did not take me through one additional step. In case you are installing it for the first time on your laptop, it is going to present you with a pop-up window where it will ask you what is the purpose or how are you going to use this application. Is it for personal use or official? In case if it is for official, it will ask you to submit or provide a license key. Since I am using it for personal use, and I believe you will also be using it for personal testing purpose, you can just click on the personal use radio button and complete. And that way this installation will be complete for you. Now with this, I conclude my discussion and demonstration of how to download and install VMware Workstation on a Windows machine. Now in the future lessons, I will be covering how to use this application for bringing up Linux or Windows VMs, and also for GNS3 VM that is going to be used for networking related lessons.